Here I go!
What's good, everybody out there on YouTube? This is your man Shadicstick dropping some hot faraga on this mic. Today we're going to talk about the latest Super Smash Bros. Ultimate reveal. If it's not obvious by the title of this video or by what's up on the screen, ARMS, was revealed for Super Smash Bros. Ultimates, more specifically a fighter for ARMS, or that the next fighter in the fighter pass is going to be an ARMS character. Before we start, if you're subscribed and you don't have the notification bell ticked, please hit that notification bell. And please like the video, and we're just gonna jump right into it. So what's so special about ARMS being revealed as a fighter in Smash? And the reason I'm gonna say why I say ARMS is revealed as a fighter in Smash, because I have some ideas about how it might be executed or in what way they might execute it. And that's mostly because we already have Springman in the game as an assist trophy and as a costume. And one of the things that, if you know about Smash, that a lot of people like to use is that if it's an assist trophy or a costume, it's basically deconfirmed as a fighter that could be DLC possibly, which I don't necessarily think. I do think that indicates that there's a likelihood that the character will not be DLC, but I don't think that completely, knocks them out of the running to be a DLC character. So with that being said, ARMS being revealed for Smash is pretty big, because I thought this was actually going to be in the base game. And it's obviously, I guess, an oversight by Nintendo, or, Sakurai didn't think ARMS needed to be in Smash, or he couldn't come up with a moveset. A lot of the time, some of the characters that are scrapped merely because Sakurai and his team cannot come up with a moveset for the character, so he just rather not put the character in the game as a full fighter. But with Springman, I thought it would have been different, because ARMS is a fighting game, through and through. There was a lot of things I feel like he could have done to make that character work. I mean, on many levels, I think Springman probably could have been the easiest addition to the roster, but there's another thing to that. And that's the variability you have with ARMS, because you have each individual character, but you also have 100 or so ARMS, or 30 or 40, I don't know how many ARMS are in the game, I don't remember. But you have so many different combinations of ARMS. You have hundreds, if not thousands of combinations of ARMS, and then on top of that, you have all these different ARMS to choose from. So playing from person to person could be completely different based off of the character they're playing and the ARMS, or the set of ARMS that they have in their arsenal. And it changes from round to round. You can change ARMS in between rounds, and that's what's so unique about ARMS, especially as a fighting game, and especially an arena fighter. ARMS is just too unique to not be in Smash, I feel. And while the game did, sputter out way earlier than I thought it would be, or I thought it would sputter out, it still was a great game, and it still sold relatively well. It sold over 1 million units. I don't know how many million units to date it has sold now, but I know it did sell over 1 million units, and it was, for the longest time, a bestseller on the Nintendo Switch. While it's been overshadowed by a lot of Nintendo's bigger properties, I really do think that this is great for ARMS as a franchise, because that opens up the possibility of an ARMS 2, and it puts a lot more eyes on eyes on the game. Again, opening up the possibility of an ARMS 2, which I think should happen. So let's get into this reveal trailer.
There's Ultimate news approaches.
They start by telling us some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate news comes.
Of the paid Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC will
and then they tell us, ARMS.
Joining the battle from ARMS. This
And
fighter is a bit unusual thanks to those extendable arms.
They talk about how this fighter is unusual because of their extendable arms, and then they show off all of the characters at once. Now, this has never been done for Smash when you think about it. We've had fake outs like in the past with Banjo and Kazooie. DDD faked out to be Banjo Kazooie. We knew basically after we saw the Jiggy in one of the trailer, at the beginning of the trailer, we were like, oh man, that is definitely Banjo and Kazooie coming to Smash. But with this reveal, I think we're gonna get something a lot bigger and a lot more ambitious. I think there's a few ways they can execute this character. I think we're going to get Springman as the main fighter from ARMS, and a few characters as Echo Fighters. Those characters, I believe, will be Ribbon Girl, Ninjara, Min Min, and Twintail, those being the most popular characters for the game. A lot of people would you know, lose their mind if any of those characters got in, even if Springman didn't. Because while Springman isn't the most popular character, he is the game's main character. It's like adding Tails or Knuckles without adding Sonic. It's like adding, you know, Luigi, Bowser, and Princess Peach without adding Mario. So I do not see them not adding Springman. If they don't add Springman, the only other character I can see them adding, you know, in this manner is Max Brass. Mostly because Max Brass acts as one of the poster characters for the series. He's much like an All Might, if you will. He's not the main protagonist of the series he's representing, but everybody associates the series with him. And that may be the first character to come to mind when you're thinking, oh, this character could come to another game and it feel normal. It wouldn't feel like you ixnayed the main character, because Max Brass just has that much presence within the ARMS universe. Again, he acts kind of as an All Might. So with that being said, you know, what's the next way I can see this character being introduced? And that's in sort of a Pokemon trainer-esque way, where each one of them is like, I guess, a set of skins, and then they have various arms, and each character basically that has some type of similar movement gets set to each different character or similar weight class. So let me give you an example. The first team I could see easily being something along the lines of Springman, and this is ignoring story, by the way, Springman, Twintail, Max Brass. And you may say, why Springman, Twintail, Max Brass? And it's mostly because I'm trying to mirror that image from Pokemon, where we have a lightweight character, we have a medium character, a medium weight character, and then we have a heavyweight character, that being Max Brass, the middleweight being Twintail, and the lightweight character being Springman. Now, I don't think that Sakurai and his team are going to take this approach, because it's really time consuming, and that's a lot of characters to add in and adjust individual things and values for. Though ARMS in many ways has this kind of cookie cutter copy and paste style of development, where each character at their core plays relatively the same, but based on which arms you choose and the character's special abilities and movement, that really does change the gameplay. And that's what makes ARMS unique. It doesn't rely on every character themselves being inherently extremely unique. It relies on the combinations of things from the player and from the game that the game has set up for there to be a unique experience created. So in a lot of ways, I believe that also makes it easier. And another thing that I think we're gonna get when we get the ARMS character is a set of different arms. So even if we don't get this style of Pokemon trainer gameplay, I think we might get another one. So say for instance, again, we get Springman, and I think he's gonna come with an Echo Fighter. I think it would not be smart to not have an Echo Fighter, or at least Mii costumes in this regard, for Springman or Ribbon Girl if they came into Smash. But maybe you switch arms and stuff like you switch, the Pokemon between Pokemon Trainer before you begin the match, and you can switch the arms mid-combat. Or between each stop. If you haven't played ARMS, this is one of the cooler gameplay mechanics. You can switch the arms and the individual arms you use throughout the game, but you switch them each round. And I think that's something that can be applied to Ribbonman. Either he switches them between stops, or Springman can switch them on the fly. I just think that would make for some really unique and fun gameplay. What ARMS will we see? I don't know. I really do not know. But I think having an ARMS fighter is the smartest decision Nintendo could start this train off with, basically. Now, I do want to say a few things. I think this fighter was supposed to come early. Sakurai already confirmed that the fighter was pushed back, and I think we were supposed to get this fighter in April or May, based off of just the general timeline of things, because they're announcing an announcement, basically, with this. So they're trying to hold us on until, June and July, when this character is going to be announced and hopefully released. And why does that matter so much? Well, it matters for a few reasons. We're in a worldwide epidemic right now, and it's just really sad the things that are going on in the world. And I made a whole video about this, but I want to say, Smash community, Nintendo community, we really gotta be, you gotta choose your words correct, because a lot of people are going around stoking, they're putting negativity out there despite I guess positivity being needed in the community, because a lot of people are going through things right now, and even the developers can't handle what has just happened in the world. If you've been watching my videos, I've dubbed this epidemic the T-virus epidemic. Obviously starting off in Raccoon City, as always. It was planted by the Umbrella Corps. I need to stop. But really, we should be understanding as to why it's, I guess, this character's coming out a lot later than what many people expected. And that's all I have to say on that. Not gonna say any particular names. But tell me, are you hyped for an ARMS character? I honestly am, and I honestly see this as being great, again, for Smash, but more importantly, ARMS. It's a game that didn't deserve to die. It sputtered out instead of going out with a bang. Mostly because it was overshadowed by Splatoon 2, and Nintendo just didn't address the community in the way I think they should have. They gave us a lot of free content and they did a lot of good, but they also ignored some of the complaints the community had early game. And I think that's what really wound up killing the community. Not the community itself, just the game. Because a lot of people played ARMS and a lot of people like it. But hey, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Tell me how you feel about this in the comment section down below. Are you hyped for the ARMS character? Do you not care for them? Do you not want them to be in the game? Do you think they don't deserve to be in the game? Though it's a Nintendo character from a new Nintendo IP. I think they rightfully deserve to be in the game because they've sold, the game has sold at least over 1 million copies. So it was a roaring success, especially in a genre where those, fighting games don't really sell well unless you're Smash or Mortal Kombat. Even Street Fighter doesn't sell amazingly well out the gate. Street Fighter 5 has done well, but it's been because it sold well over the years, not because it sold well immediately at launch. And I'm speaking in terms of Juggernaut series. When you even look at Arc System games, the only thing you really got selling massively well are BB Tag and Fighters. So for ARMS to rise back up would be pretty great. Maybe we even get an ARMS 2 out of all of this stuff coming from Smash. Again, tell me how you feel about this in that comment section down below. Also, remember to leave a like. It really supports your boy. Us smaller YouTubers actually really need this because it helps push us through the algorithm and have a fighting chance against a lot of the larger channels. And that's nothing against the larger channels. That's just how YouTube's algorithm works. It favors bigger channels. It favors higher view counts across the board. And especially engagement like likes and comments. Also, make sure you share this out with your friends. I'd highly appreciate it. Use it Twitter, Facebook, whatever it may be, Reddit, have the Redditors yell at me and tell me everything I said is wrong and just dumb. And then also make sure you follow your boy on Twitter. He's trying to get to 800 followers. Please, come on, guys. I know you can do it, please. And join the Discord. You get to talk to your boy and other people in the community who are also subs to the channel. But as always, remember, Hot Faraga turns to Cold Blizzaga. Make sure you check out some of my other videos. Links to merch are down in the description below. We're out of here. Peace. Kiss, kiss.